ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणचक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यात् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे नस्तु तदात्मनि निरते उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमव्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ इत्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ॐ इति ह्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम्। अन्नं वा बलात् भूयः तस्मात् यद्यपि दशरात्रिः न अश्नुयात् यदि उह जीवेत् अथवा अदृष्टा अश्रोता अमन्ता अबोधा अकर्ता अविज्ञाता भवति अथ अन्नस्य आयै दृष्टा भवति श्रोता भवति मन्ता भवति बोद्धा भवति कर्ता भवति विज्ञाता भवति अन्नमुपास्वेति। अन्नं वा बलात् भूयः बलहेतुत्वात्। Annam, the food, is indeed superior to or subtler than even the balam, the strength, even the mental strength. Because annasya trida vidhiyamanasya, the food that we consume gets divided in threefold ways, and tasya anishto rasaha, the subtlest essence of the food goes into nourishing, strengthening or making the mind. Is that annam which is the cause of the strength of the mind. Therefore, annam is superior to the strength. Kathamannasya balhetu taduchyate. Once again, Shruti herself says by Anvaya Vyatireka, how do you say that? The Annam is the cause of balam or the strength. Yasmat balakaranam annam tasmat yadyavi kasyata dasharatri nashniyat. See, the annam of the food is the cause of balam or the strength. Therefore, if one may not eat for as many as 10 nights or 10 days, because of the loss of the strength that comes by consuming food, because of loss of that mriyate, in all likelihood that person will die. Nachen mriyate yadi uhajve. In case the person does not die, in case he survives, because Dushyante Masapi Anashtanto Jivantah. Bhashyakara says, because we see that some people who do not eat for as long as a month, when they also are seen to be alive. So it is possible that even for eating for a long time, a person may survive. So Jivanapi Adrashta Bhavati. This 10 days or 15 days or 20 days, whatever number of days are required. When the strength arising from Annam starts declining, so that Annam, food gives rise to the strength of the body and strength of the mind and prana. So for somebody, one fast is enough for him to collapse. So you cannot miss one meal, as if he just restless, uncomfortable. For somebody 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, so it depends on the constitution. But for everybody a time will come when you feel extremely weak physically and then mentally also. Adrashta bhavati guru api. Therefore, he fails to observe the Guru. Tateva Shruta ityadi. Therefore, does not become Shruta, Manta, Bodha, etc. Purva viparitam sarvam bhavati. In absence of the mental strength, what will happen is quite opposite of what was said earlier. When the mental strength is there, how it becomes Drashta, Shruta, Manta, Bodha, etc. अथ यदा बहुनि अहानि अनशितः दर्शनादि क्रियासु असमर्थः. The person who has become incapable of listening, reflecting, knowing, understanding because of the loss of strength of the mind, that person annasya ayai bhavati or ai bhavati. He becomes the receiver of the food. Then, drashta ityadi, then Shruti said that drashta bhavati, shruta bhavati, manta bhavati, bodha bhavati. He becomes all that. Meaning that he displays the strength of the mind. So when he becomes a receiver of the food and therefore eater of the food, then he displays the strength of the mind. Thus by Anvaya and Vyatireka, Vyatireka and Anvaya, the Shruti shows how Annam of the food is the cause of the strength. Annam upasveti, therefore may you meditate upon Annam as Brahman. Then page 315, the second passage says, Sayhat Annam Brahmetyupaste Annavato Vaisalokan Panavataha Avisiddhyate यावत् अन्नस्य गतं तत्रास्य यथा कामचारो भवति योऽन्नं ब्रह्मेत्युपास्ते अस्ति भगवो अन्नाद् भूय इति अन्नाद्वा भूयोऽस्तीति तन्मे भगवान् ब्रवीत्विति। So annam brahma iti upaste. Upon annam he superimposes the idea of Brahman. So meditates upon annam as though it is Brahma. Thus gets identified annam as Brahman. Annamato isvalokan abhisiddhyati. He attains the world which are plentiful in food. Panavataha, full of food and full of water also. Plenty of food and plenty of water. Yavat annasya gadam tatrasya yatha kamacharo bhavati. Again, what will be the reach of the food? He gets the freedom of movement in the realm which is reached by the food. Yodnam brahmat brahmetyupaste, one who meditates upon Anna is Brahman. Asti bhagavo anna bhuyayati. Oh Venerable Sir, is there something superior to annam of the food? Annadva bhuyostiti. Indeed, there is something superior to annam. Tanme Bhagavan bhuyatiti. May the Venerable Sir please tell me about that. So Vashyakara explains this passage. Phalam cha annavataha prabhuta annan vai sahalokan panavataha prabhudodakamscha annapanayoho nityasambandhat lokan abhisiddhyate samanamanyate. Paramcha, and what is the result of this meditation upon food as Brahman? So, annavatoha vaisa lokan abhisiddhyate. Annavata means possessed of annam here. So, prabhutanna. What do you mean by possessed of food? Possessed of plenty of food. It's full of food. That kind of words he attains. Panavataha, full of water, full of drink. Prabhutodakamscha, also he attains the world which are full of water. Annapanayo nitya sambandhat. Because food and water always go together. So nitya sambandhat pana grahanam iti shesha. Therefore, the water also is included along with food. Lokan abhisiddhyati. He attains the worlds such as these. To this, the Tikakara on page 316 says, in the line 23, Annavataheti, Annavatva matrasya pratitehe. Annavata means possessed of food. It is matu pratyaya. So, Annavataha, possessed of food. So, Annavataha lokan abhisiddhyati. It is the accusative plural of Annavat. So, Annavatva matrasya pratitehe. From what the Shruti says, it appears that he attains worlds which are possessed of food. Kadam prabhutannan iti vyakhyan. Then why does Bhashyakara say full of food? In fact, Matu Pratyaya is always applied in case of something which is outstanding. So, Dhanvan doesn't mean just possesses dhanam. One who possesses it in the great measure. Sila annavan bhavati means what? Not just a little bit of annam, but plenty of annam. So matu pratyaya is plentiness. So this question should not have been there, but anyway. So katham prabhutanani vyakhyan vidyasankya. Why is Bhashyakara world full of food or plenty of food? Vidyasankya. अन्नवत्वमात्रस्य जीवन अन्यथा अनुपत्यायव सिद्धत्वात्. That a person is alive means that he has food. Then if he gets food, the worlds which are just possessed of food, he already possesses them anyway because he is alive right now. Tasya upasana phalatu anupatte. If he gets the same thing, then what is the phalam? What is the result of upasana? Bhutanavatvameva tat phalattvena svikartavyam. Therefore, upasana phalattvena. As a result of the upasana, one should get the world which are full of food or having plenty of food. Iti. Annapanayo again, nitya sambandhat, and also full of water. We do the next page now, page 316. So Sayyid Narada asked, is there something superior to Annam also? Indeed, there is something superior to Annam. Please tell me about that. Then says Narada describes, Apo vava annad bhuyaha annad bhuyasyaha tasmad yada suvrishtirna bhavate vyadhiyante pranaha annam kaniyo bhavishyate ato yada suvrishtir bhavate anandina prana bhavante annam bahu bhavishyate apa eva imaha murtaha ya iyam prithvi yadantariksham yadyauhu yad parvataha yaddeva manushyaha yad pashvasya vayamsi cha yuva vanaspatah swapadani akida patanga pipilikam apa eva imaha murtaha apopasvete. Apo vav anna bhuyasya, the plural. So bhuyasi bhuyasya. Because apa is plural. The water is indeed superior to or greater than the food. So by Anvaya Vyatireka again we have shown by Vyatireka yada suvrishtir na bhavati, when there is not adequate rain, suvrishtir. So not only there should be rain, there should be adequate rain. When adequate rain is not there, vyadhiyante pranaha. Prana means the living being, vyadhiyante. They, because the creatures are in agony, they are unhappy, agonizing. Why? Annam kaniyaha bhavati bhavishyati. Thinking that the food will be scarce now because there is not enough rain. Athayada suvrishtir bhavati. On the other hand, when there is the adequate rain, anandina pranaha bhavanti, then the creatures become very happy, very joyous. How? Why? Annam bhava vishyati. They will be abundant food just makes people happy. So that's one Anvaya Vyatireka by showing how water is the cause of food. Then show the glory of water. Apaheva imaha murtaha. All these forms are nothing but water. It is water alone that has taken all these forms. Yayam Prithvi, earth has a form, it is water that has taken the form in the form of earth. And yad antariksham, the space, yad yauhu, the heaven, yad parvata, the mountains, yad devamanusya, the gods and the human beings, yad pashava, animals, vayamsya, the birds, Vanaspata, grass and trees, Swapadani, ferocious animals, Akita, Patanga, Pipilikam, all the way up to and including the Kita, Patanga, the worms and the moths and the ants. Apayeva imaha murtaha. It is water indeed. That is all these forms. Apa that's glorifying the water. Apa upasveri, we meditate upon water as Brahman. Bhashyakara says, Apo vava अन्नाद् भूयस्य अन्नकारणत्वात् आपो वाव अन्नाद् भूयस्य. The water is indeed superior to the food. Why? Annakaranatvat, because water is the karanam, the cause for food. So Tika says in line 27, Apam annopadana karatmeva tata antarangatva hetuhu. That water is superior to food and closer to the self. It is inside, inner compared to food, closer to the self. So upadanakara, because water is the material cause for the food, and that's what makes water superior to food, subtler than food, closer to the self than food. Taccha karanatvam. And how does the Shruti show the karanatvam, that water is the cause of food? Tasmadija suvrishti ityadina anvaya vyatirekaabhyam sadhyate. That the water is the cause of food is established by the Shruti with the help of Anvaya and Vyatireka. So Bhashyakara said, Annakaranatvat. Water is superior to food because it is the cause of food. Then Tika continues, Jasmad evam karanatvam vartate tasmadeva annasya tat anvaya vyatireka anuvidhayitvam idyaha. Jasmad evam karanatvam vartate. Since there is a causality or causeness in water, annam food is effect, water is the cause. So water possesses a causeness, you can say. Karanatvam vartate, in water there is a causeness of food. It is cause, state of being cause. Tasmadeva annasya tat anvaya vyatireka anuvidhayat. That is why food follows the water. Food acts in conformity with water, anuvidhayatva. Meaning that when water is there, food is there, water is not there, food is not there. So that, why is it so? Because water is the cause of food, and therefore food acts in conformity to water. Yasmadevam. So Vashyaka. Or Anandagiri says, Apam karanattvena annad bhuyastvam anvaya vyatirikabhyam sadhayati. Because water is the cause, therefore there is anvaya vyatirika with reference to water and food. Yasmadeti. Yasmadevam tasmad yada yasmin kale सुवृष्टिः सस्यहिता शोभना वृष्टिः न भवति तदा व्याधीयन्ते प्राणाः दुःखिनो भवन्ति यस्मात् एवं inasmuch as water is the cause of food, therefore food is in conformity with water. Tasmat, so therefore, Vyatirika Anvaya shown. Tasmat, Yada means Yasmin Kale, whatever time. Suvrushti, what is Suvrushti? Sasyahita, Shobhana Vrutti, Vrushti. The Vrushti of the rain that is favorable to crops. Not just rain, because rain can be unfavorable to crops also, which is the wrong time. Kale Varshadu Parjanya. The rain must come at the right time, otherwise that can be destructive also. So, Sasya Hita Shobhana Vrashti. So, plenty of water, rain which is favorable to crops. Bhavati, na bhavati, when such rain is not there, tada vyadhiyante pranaha dukkhino bhavanti. Then the people, creatures agonize, many human beings, other creatures also, but then human beings' agony is very clear because they can express their agony. Dukhyana become very unhappy. So Vashyakara explains, Kinnimittam ityaha अन्नम अस्मिन् संवत्सरे नः कनीयः अल्पतरं भविष्यतीति किं निमित्तं प्राणिनः दुःखिनो भवन्ति. Why do the creatures become unhappy? Ityaha, the reason how they become their unhappiness is expressed in words. The human beings can articulate their feelings in words, so that the pranis of the creatures are agonizing in agony. They are unhappy, and that unhappiness is expressed in words. Annam kaniyo bhavishyaditi. So annam asmin samvatsare, this year, naha kaniya alpatanam bhavishyaditi. This year we will get very little food, therefore agonizing. Because food is life. If food is there, everything is there essentially. You require, of course, roti, makada, makan, kapda, etc. So roti, kapda, makan. That's what you require. So roti, kapda, makan you require. Now you require bijli, pani, sadak. Anyway, so all this is required too. But annam is the most important. So it's vyatirika. Then anvayesho. Atha punaha yada suvrushtir bhavati tada anandinaha sukhinaha vrishtaha pranaha प्राणिनो भवन्ते अन्नम बहु प्रभूतं भविष्यति. Atha punha, on the other hand, showing the anvaya, the correspondence, yada suvrushti bhavati, when there is a plenty of rain at the right time, which is very favorable to the crops. Tada anandinah, sukhinah, hrashta, pranino bhavanti. then creatures become joyous, become very happy, elated. Annam Bahu Bhavishyadeti. Annam Bahu Prabhutam Bhavishyadeti. They are very happy that this year there will be plenty of food. That makes them happy. This is Anandagiri. Apam Srajagatmatmakatvacha Anna Dvestum Uchitam Ityaha. Since water are the very self of the whole universe, Sarva Jagadatmakatva. Means the water is the Upadana Karana, the material cause of the entire universe. Therefore the Atma, the self of the entire universe. Universe is made of food. And water is the self of that food, you understand? All the form, the tangible matter is nothing but Annam. Prithvi or Annam. And it is water that is in form of that Annam, of food. That's how Shruti shows very beautifully how water is the Upadana Karanam, material cause of food, or it is the self of the food. The other Tikakar also says, Katham apam murtimat prasivyadharupatvam Shruti uktam idyasankya. How does the Shruti say that water which is a liquid, how has it taken the form, tangible, of the matter in the universe? Aparinamatvat prasivyadinam. Of course, we know that Adbhyah Prasvi, the earth is born of Prasvi, earth is water. But aparinamatvat, the Tikakara will show how water also results into the universe of names and forms. So read the Bhashya. Apsambhavat murtasya annasya apah eva ima murtaha murta bhedakara parinata ide murtaha ya iyam prithvi yadantariksham ityadi. Apsambhavat murtasya annasya. It's annam in the form which is food. Annam means food which has form. See, water does not have form, but the food has form. So, murtasya annasya. Annam of the food which is murtam, which is a form, apsambhavatvat, because it is born of water. Tasmat apahevema murtaha. Therefore, all these forms that you see are nothing but water. Murta bhedakara parinataha iti murtaha. Murta bheda akara parinataha iti. Murta means the tangible ones, having form, meaning that it is water which has resulted into this tangible form. What are those forms? Yayam prithvi antariksham ityadi. The earth and the space and heaven and all that are nothing but the manifestation of water. They are manifestation of Annam, of course. The entire gross universe of names and forms, what called Virat cosmic cosmos, is of course the manifestation of gross matter. Prithvi, Annam is the most predominant. So how they are also the modification of water? Says Anandagiri, Dadhipah pravrutyahodi parinamatvat. Antarikshade apsambhavatvam avaseyam. So when you offer ahutis in the fire, they are in the form of, they are nothing but modification of water. So dadipa prabhuti ahu parinamatvat. Generally in the home you offer milk or curd, so paya means the milk. So milk and curd, etc. you offer. That's nothing but modification of water. Water alone is buttermilk, water alone is butter, water alone is curd, water alone is milk. So that shows that you are offering ahutis, performing that karma. The universe is the manifestation of the karma. In that sense, the very ahutis have transformed themselves into these tangible forms. Antarikshadyapi apsambhavatvam avasayam. Otherwise, how can you say antarik space is the result of water? How? But space is a created. Creation is the result of karma. Karma performed in the form of the fire rituals, which call for the oblations of the nature of either milk or curd, which are nothing but modification of water. Now, antarikshade apsambhavatvam avasayam. So that's how avasayam means you should understand that all of this in this manner, the whole universe, tangible universe, is the manifestation of water in the sense that universe is the karma phalam, the result of the karma performed by all the jivas. What are the karmas? Karmas are various yajnas or agnihotra, karma performed by them. So what is agnihotra? Any karma. It is offering of the ahuti to devatas. What is the nature of ahuti? Either milk or curd or butter. All of these are again modifications of water. So water is offered as ahuti. That is karma phala. That means that manifests as the entire universe. So that going to the Tika on the line 29, Katham apam murtimat prithivyadirupattam shrutyuktam. How come Shruti says that the water is in the form of this Prithvi and heaven, etc.? Vyashankya apparinamatvat prithvivyadinam, that earth, etc. are the modifications of water. Antarikshadinam cha aparinama bhuta havirhuta anna parinamatvat. So annam, of course, is shown as to how annam is the modification of water, and the annam is offered to devatas. So therefore aparinamabhuta havirhuta anna parinamatvat. You can say havi sometimes offer also rice and barley, etc. So there is also annam, because it is rain that becomes this crop, food. So there is also annam. So aparinama bhuta havirbhuta anna parinamatvat. Havish means oblation, which is some substance, which is nothing but the direct or indirect modification of water. Havirbhuta anna parinamatvat. Havish is that oblation in that form, water has actually manifested. Havisham parinamayam is Smriti. Smriti says that this is nothing but the modification of Havish or the oblation. Upadana upadeyo avedacha na dosha ityaha. Upadana upadeyo avedacha. The cause and the effect are also, the effect is non-separate from the cause. So apsambhavat, asambhavatvad, whatever. Now how is antariksham, which has no form, which is murtaha, but space has no form? So how do you include space also in this description? So tika antarikshasya murtatvam tan nivasena murtatvam drashtavyam. So when you say the water alone is this tangible space, but space is not tangible, does not have any form, then how does Shruti say antariksham also? It is the people or creatures living in entire space, which is what is meant there. That's what you should understand. Apam sarvatmakatvam upasamharti. So, ityadini. Apah eva imamurtaha ataha apopasveti. So it is water alone, there are all these forms, therefore Narada will meditate upon water as Brahman. So the next passage says, Sayah apo brahmetyupaste apnoti sarvan kaman truptiman bhavati yavadapam gadam tatrasya yatha kamacharo bhavati yo apo brahmetyupaste अस्ति भगवो अद्भ्य भूयः इति अद्भ्यो वाव भूयोऽस्ति इति तन्मे भगवान् ब्रवीत्विति. स यः अपः ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते, who meditates upon water as Brahman. What happens? Apnoti sarvan kaman, attains all desirable pleasures or desirable objects of pleasure. Truptiman bhavati, becomes contented, totally satisfied also. Because water gives contentment. Yavat apam gatam tatrasya yatha kamachara bhavati. Upasaka, the meditator, is the freedom of movement in the range which the water extends. You apaha brahma iti upaste, one meditates upon water as Brahman. Asthi bhagavo adbhya bhuya iti, says Narada, then asks, says Sanat Kumara, oh Venerable Sir, is there something superior to water? Adbhya bhuya asti iti, indeed there is something superior to water. Tanmay Bhagavan Bravitvidi, the Venerable Sir, please tell me about that. So Vashyakara says, Phalam sayah apo brahmetyupaste apnoti sarvan kaman kamyan murtimato vishayan ityarthah. Sayah apo brahmetyupaste, when meditate upon up as Brahman. So apa is the plural, the accusative plural. Apaha Brahma iti upaste. Apnoti sarvan kaman. So he attains all the kaman is kamyan, the objects of pleasure. Murti Mato Vishayan, all the tangible objects of pleasure attains. Then further, apsambhavatvacha truptehe ambupasanat truptimamsya bhavate samanamanyata. Truptehe apsambhavat, because you feel contentment, satisfaction, trupti with water. When you drink water, you are satisfied. Therefore, it is included that not only attains water, worlds not only attains, because the water results into all the tangible objects. So tangible objects are the objects of pleasure. Therefore, the one who meditates upon water acquires all the objects of pleasure, and not only enjoys pleasure, he gains contentment also. Sometimes he enjoys things and is not contented, but he gets contentment also because water is known to give contentment. So apsambhavacha truptehe, the trupti or contentment is born of water. Ambu upasana, the meditation upon water. Truptimamsya bhavati, he also becomes contented. Samanamanyata, that is to explain as before. So says the Tika, sarvamurta hetu tapam tadupasanat murta kamishya labha. Because the water is the cause for all the tangible forms, therefore the meditation, identification with water. You meditate, so you identify, you acquire, you invoke its grace, that devatas. So upasanat murta kami vishaya labha. Therefore labha, the acquiring of vishaya, the objects, murta kami vishaya, the tangible objects of pleasure he acquires. Okay. So that way, Chandogopaniषदि Saptamadhyasya Dashamaha Khandaha. Now we continue with the next one. So Sayyid Narada had asked, so Asti Bhagavaha Adbhya Bhuyati. So, is there something greater than water? Adhyavava bhuya astiti. Indeed, there is something greater, superior to, subtler than water. So that is being said now in the next passage. Tejo vava adhyo bhuyah tadva etad vayam agrihya akasham amitapati tada ahuhu nishochati nitapati vashishyati va iti tejah eva tatpuram darshayitva atha apasrujate tadetat urdhvavischa tiraschivischa vidyudbhihi ahradascharanti tasmadahuhu vidyodate tanayati vashishyati va iti teja eva tatpuram darshayitva apahasrujate tejopasveti. Tejavav adbhya bhuyaha. The tej of fire is indeed superior to water. So that we know. Akashat vayuhu, vayuhu agnihi, agnehe apaha adbhyah prithvi. The same sequence now followed. Prithvyam oshadayah, oshadibhyah annam. So Tejo Vava Abhyo Bhuyaha. The fire is indeed greater than water. Tadvai etad vayum agruhya. You know what this fire does? It takes air as a support. So this fire, taking air as its support, agruhya, akasham abhitapate, it heats up the space. So fire heats up the space. How can fire heat up the space? So fire restores to air, which pervades the space. So by making the air hot, by heating up the air, this fire heats up the space. Tada ahuhu. Then people become uncomfortable when the space is heated, there is warmth all over, and vayu is agruhya, air has become still. So fire makes air still. Because if the air is moving, it's difficult to heat up. So it makes air still. That's what is taking support of air and heats up this space. Then people say, Tada ahu nishochate. It's heating up, People say it's heating up. Nitapate. It is burning. Vashishyati vai iti. It surely will rain. Teja eva tatpuram darshayitva atha apahasrujate. So therefore, before the rain, the water in form of rain comes, there is heat. So naturally when the clouds are all gathered, the rain, the air has stopped, it is very muggy, very humid and warm, hot. So people know it's going to rain now. Therefore, Tijeva Tatpuram Darshayitva. Therefore, fire reveals itself first. So fire precedes the water. So whatever is immediately preceding is called the cause. So before it rains, there is this mugginess or gham or warmth or heat. And that's how people are humid, of course, but then hot. And humidity makes it warmer, more uncomfortable. Meaning the first fire manifests itself and then comes water. Therefore fire is the cause of water. So tat puram darshayitva, having revealed itself earlier, apasrujate, it creates water. That's one thing. Also, tadedat urdhvavischa tiraschivischa vidyudbhihi. The flashes of lightning, urdhvavischa, shoot upward. Tiraschivischa goes zigzag, how the lightning, thunderbolt goes. Vidyudbhi ahrada charanti. Ahrada means this, the roaring clouds, So charanti. So thunderous clouds, so charanti, they move about. So they say there is a fire that travels along lightning, shooting up or zigzag. And how? Through this roar, fire in fact pervades the lightning flashes. And therefore, it is in the form of roar of thunder, because both of them, when lightning comes, the thunder also comes. So fire as thunder travels along the lightning flashes which are moving upwards, shoot upwards, or which travel zigzag. So the manifestation of lightning with thunder is nothing but the manifestation of element fire. So fire either causes discomfort, perspiration, etc., or the fire is what causes lightning. And we know that after then there is thunder, then there is water, rain. Tasmat ahu. So when people see this thunder, they hear the thunder, see the lightning, then they say, Stanayate, it is roaring, Varshishyati vaiti. It will surely rain. Tejeva tatpuram darshayitva atha apaha srujate. Is indeed, it is fire which has revealed itself first and then creates water. Teja upasvayate, therefore may we meditate upon the fire. In each case, Anvaya here, Vyatirika is not shown, Anvaya alone is shown. So Bhashyakara says, Tejo Vava Adbhyo Bhuyah Tejasa Apkaranatvat. So again, Tejava Purvat, as before. The fire is superior to water. Why? So, Apkaranatvat, because fire is the cause of water, therefore it is greater than water. So the Tikas ihatu anyatha siddha अन्वय मात्रेण कारणत्वम इति विशेषः. अनन्यथा सिद्ध अन्वय मात्रेण. And so the anyatha siddha means the unessential cause or accidental cause. Anyatha siddha. Ananyatha siddha means which is definite cause. Ananyatha siddha anvaya matrena. Anvaya or the concurrence that is verily established. Karanatvam. So here anvaya vyatirika is not given. Only anvaya is given. So anvaya may not be enough to prove the relation of cause and effect, but ananyatha siddhanvaya, the anvaya, the correspondence that necessarily happens, that it is enough to prove the causality. So Bhashyakara says, Tejasaha apkaranatvat. So it's right, because the fire is the cause of the water. Katham apkaranatvam ityaha. How is the fire cause of water? Shruti herself says that. Yasmat abhyonistejaha tasmat tadvai etat tejaha vayum agruhya avashtabhya svatmana nischalīkritya vayum akasham abhitapate akasham abhivyapnavatapate yada tada ahuhu laukikaha vishocati Santavati Samanyena Jagata Nitapati Nehan Ataha Varshishyati Vai Iti Katham apkaranatvam. How again do you say that fire is the cause of water? Yasmat abhyonihi tejaha. Because the tej, the fire, the yoni, the cause of all the water. Tasmad therefore tadvai etat tejah vayum agruhya, therefore that fire, and so taking up the air as its support, avastabhya swatmana nischalikritya, making the Vayu stand still by its own strength. So fire by its own strength makes the Vayu stand still. And that way it pervades the space. Akasham abhitapati, and heats up the intermediate space. So it makes the Vayu stand still and heats up the intermediate, because heat cannot be dissipated. There is no air movement, then there is nothing to dissipate the heat. And that's why everything becomes very hot when the air becomes standstill. So Vayu makes air stand still by its own strength. And Akasham abhitapati heats up the space. Akasham abhivyapya avivyapnavat tapate. So pervading the space, the fire, the heat of the space. Yada, when this happens, tada ahu laukikaha, then common people say. So how the utterance of common people also very often reveals some wisdom. The wisdom that the fire is the cause of water is revealed in the utterance of these people. It's hot, so it's going to rain. So they know that this gives rise to rain. So in that utterance also, the aware understanding of the cause and effect relationship is revealed. Akasham abhivyapnavat tapateda tada ahu laukika nishochate. Then people say it heats up, or nishochate, heating up. Santapate, burning up. Samanya jagat. So nitapati means burning up. So nishochati and nitapati. So nishochati means heating up, and nitapati. So samanyena tapati and visheshataya dehan tapati. So nishochati means what? Heating up sama in general. And nitapati means it burning the bodies. So generally it is heat, and then you feel uncomfortable, your body is burning. So that's why two words are nishochati and nitapati. Bhashyakara says nishochati santapati samanyena jagat. It heats up generally. Then nitapati dehan, then it heats up the bodies, burns the bodies. Ataha varshishyati vai iti. Therefore, people know that it is going to rain. So, varshishyati vai iti, vai shabdartham darshayati prasiddham iti. Bhashyakara says, prasiddham hi loke karanam abhyudyatam दृष्टवतः कार्यं भविष्यतीति विज्ञानम. प्रसिद्धम ही लोके विज्ञानम. In the common people also, this understanding is well known, very common. Karanam abhyudyatam drishtavataha. When people see the causes arising, abhyudyatam, and so when it becomes ready, it begins. So when you see that the cause has come, then karyam bhavishyati, then know that the effect will come. So when they experience heat in terms of, uncomfortable and perspiration, whatever, you know that it is going to rain. Iti. So tasmadev apam tejonvaya anuvidhayitvam iti shesha. Therefore, the waters follow the they are in conformity with fire. So just because people say this will rain, how do you say that the fire is the cause and water is the effect? So says Prasiddhami Loke. So when people say it's going to rain, they see the cause of rain. Avyudyatam drashtavata. They don't say it's going to rain just like that. Oh Swamiji, the clouds are red, it's going to rain. There is reddish, the sun, moon is reddish, it's going to rain. So different people, different causes are discovered by people. Sometimes some birds also behave in a certain way, some animals behave in a certain way, then you know that it's going to rain, not going to rain, whatever. So it is quite well known among people that when you see the cause arising, you know that the effect is going to come. Therefore, the cause in the form of fire arises, so people know that water in the form of rain is going to come. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutramashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmedi Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.